In this video, we're gonna be spectating a Bronze Reaper. So I'm gonna read the description here. I've been hard stuck bronze since Season 3 of this game, but was Gold 4 to start with. I only solo queue as none of my friends are on PC, which makes this game a lot more tough to play. I think my positioning is good, and my aim is also quite good. All right, well, we'll see. I am aware that sometimes I go in when I'm not supposed to, but most of the time I think that I do well in most of my games. I also have teammates leave in most of my games, which lead to me losing and D-ranking to Bronze 2/3. I think I shouldn't be in Bronze, and other people who are in Masters and GM and J3 servers say I deserve high gold, low plat. Do you think I deserve higher than Bronze? Let's find out. We'll see how it goes. So far, this is fine. I mean, Reaper on this map at the beginning can be tough. Thankfully, they're playing close, making it easier for you. Oh, that's the ground. All right. So far, this is a start. Big slam. You know, it's definitely good that there's a Reinhardt charging into the team over and over again and playing aggressive. Big slam. I wouldn't ult this. Okay. This could be a really good teleport in ult play. Get underneath control right now. Or, oh yeah, they're not gonna see this coming. Things they actually did not see it coming. They looked away. It's Reaper ult. I mean, I can tell you what happened here. You saw them there about 15 seconds ago, and you said, you know what? They're not gonna change their position in 15 seconds. I am gonna go off the top rope here, and I'm gonna do just a huge Reaper ult. Listen, if you know they're there, go for it. If you don't, that's what happens. That you... That's a good res. You know, from an aim point of view, when there's a Reinhardt right in front of you, you're doing a really good job of getting the Rein. I don't think there's any denying that. That Rein doesn't stand a chance. But you can't also rely on a Reinhardt to run at you over and over again. Do you know what I mean? Big slam? All right, so I'm curious to see what's going to happen when their Rein switches off Rein and doesn't just charge into your team. As I see Reinhardt charging into the team, because I feel like right now what's happening is that when you go up against a Rein who plays like that, you're gonna pop off, right? You're gonna pop off. Good fade. It's fine. It worked out. Because right now there's just a Reinhardt charging into point. Huh. You know what? I actually like this. You're taking the high ground. Stay up here. I actually like this. Play hidden though. Don't show them where you're at. Okay, go out to the stairwell and show them where you're at. No, like Yeah, this is a good TP. I think you can survive this. The Ashe isn't... Oh, No, listen. I don't... You know what? You got one right there. I don't even... That doesn't even... Did he got one? Did the Kiriko even swift step? The Kiriko got rezzed. Listen. I got on the limb. We're just gonna go with it. Gonna go with the limb. Oh, big slam! You know, it's interesting because I actually want to talk about your positioning right now for a second, because you mentioned that, like, your positioning is good. You know, I think your positioning when you have a Reinhardt or a tank in front of you is actually good. Like, you understand, like, okay, I'm gonna work with my tank. It's when you're not with your tank that you don't know what you want to do. I think is a good way to explain it. When you're close, you have an idea. You're going behind a wall, you're hiding for a second, staying with your team. Now what happens after? Then kill the Bob. I mean, not bad. It's like you're this is what I mean. Like, positioning wise, you're not like, you can't do anything about that. It's like you know what you want to do when you're playing close range. After that though is where like you're not giving yourself as much value as you could get as Reaper. You get what I'm saying? Like you're either gonna do 3 damage as Reaper, or you're gonna do, you know, 100+ damage every time. You're playing Sniper Reaper. You have Death Blossom. Now, the first 2 times you had a... is this going to be a good ult or a bad ult? It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one, because you have more vision of where they're at. This is going to be a good ult. I can see because of the vision. You see where they're at. It's time. Let's go. Not bad. You saw the Zarya. You get the value. See? I got 2. I don't think it would have mattered. Let's see how you play Reaper on defense. Because you knew what you wanted to do on attack, but how is Reaper going to be on defense? And hopefully they're chipping away the tank for 3 HP every shot. We'll see. Helps when you're Junkrat. Gets them in a Junkrat trap. Huh. The shadows coalesce. I just don't know, like, you very much just wait on your, you really just want to play Sniper Reaper most of the time. Like, keep in mind, you do have the ability to, like, let's talk about positioning for a second. No, that was not the play. You go high, you can go anywhere, but you know what, oh yeah, here we go, yep. We were talking about positioning, we were talking about, like, aim and all of that in general. When you're playing behind a shield, you know exactly what you want to do. When you have to go and try to make a play when your Rein isn't there, or let's say you're playing a game and you don't have a Rein, what's probably happened is you're just like, you don't know what you want to do. And you're just like, you're thinking about like 25 different things you have to do in game. When that happens, your aim starts to get a little bit worse, right? Your movement gets a little bit worse. Your positioning gets worse because you're like, okay, here we go. I'm gonna do this. And you start going, oh, where am I going? And then you're like, oh, where do I go? Where do I go? And then that's what happens. And you can see it happening. If you start to like work on that and be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do in this situation, or at least I'm gonna attempt, or you have a plan that you just stick to, then you're probably gonna see better results. You're gonna be fine against this target. You know what you want to do here. It's if your Ryan dies here. Oh, big slam. You know exactly what you want to do here. Look at chat. Okay, you want to know what happened right there? You want to know what happened in the aim right there? I'll show you in a second. Reaper ult. Yeah. Good ultimate. You want to know what happened in the aim there? You wanted to use your Reaper ult, and then you decided not to, so you lost control of what you wanted to do, and then there you were. You see? And there it is. See? That's what happens. It's when you get to that next step of your play. That's what's happening. Chat, are you going off the map here, yes or no? 100%. Listen, 100% I'm going off the map right there. I'm not even gonna act like, oh, I'd cancel my charge right there and I'd be popping off. Are you kidding me? Even if I hit the button to go off the map, I'm going off the map. Anyway, back to the Reaper. Where's the Reaper at? Why can't I? Okay, there we go. What's your play? Teleport out. Teleport out. Teleport out. Teleport out. No, don't use your fade in. Because if you do that, then like they know you use your cooldowns. I mean, I get what you're trying to do, and if you get a limbs, you get a limbs here, but keep in mind, you're using your cooldowns early. Okay, there you go, you got a limb. Of course you get a limbs during that, right? Why? You know what? Why not? Your Ryan's here now. Now you're gonna play pretty confident against the Winston here. You see how I'm talking about with the aim chat, by the way, how now that the Reaper is playing exactly the way that the Reaper wants to be able to play here, the aim gets better, the movement's better. You know what you want to do? It's everything else after that. Here it comes, chat. Hey, you know what? The Reaper ults have gotten better. Although, I will say, you also make your Reaper ults very obvious. You just stop doing anything and run at them. Remember about using your fade. Because, like, if that team... Oh, big slam! You have... Listen, Soldier 76 ulting in front of you, and you have fade, or you're hiding. Hide behind the cart. It's okay to wait a second there. They went Orisa now, which actually I feel like you'll like them going Orisa because they're going to play more of that, like, in front of you play style.
I got the ads. Also, almost 2 years.
Steady, thanks for 24 months doing. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. Right, it is almost 2 years. It's 24 months. Here we go. It's Reaper time. Okay, so what are you going to do? Your Ryan's dead. What's the play? What are you doing? Where are you going here? They have a bunch of ults. Are you gonna TP out? You're gonna run out of Bob? No, you're gonna shift back in. You don't need to shift back in there. TP out. Teleport out. Here we go. It's time. Oh, it's Reaper all time. It's Reaper all time. Yeah, your crosshair placement, sometimes you tend to just stare at the ground. Try to keep it more consistent, too. Oh, big slam. This is Reaper ult. I mean, hey, it's a good ult. Like I said, we can tell when the reprol's gonna happen. Okay, what are you doing here? What's the play? Yep. See? Your Rhine's there now, and now you're feeling more comfortable with your Rhine being there? Yeah. All right. Well, first of all, you got the dub. The initial thing you said is that you felt like you should be at least, what was it, plat or high gold? What you need to do is one thing. First of all, work in your crosshair placement. You're aiming at the ground all the time. 2, if you rely purely on a Reinhardt to be able to make the plays that you're doing, what happens when you don't have a Rhine in your team? Because every time there wasn't a Rhine where you could play behind the shield or like play like next to your Rhine, you would end up over-aiming, you would be all over the place, you didn't know what you want to do, you'd spam cooldowns. In order to get where you want to get to, especially with climbing, especially with the rank, etc., I think what you want to do at this point is focus on what you're doing when you don't have a Rhine. Think about your positioning, think about where your movement's gonna go, start focusing more on where you want to aim. I guarantee you'll probably see yourself pop off a little bit more and play well. If you like the video, make sure to hit the like button. Sub to the YouTubes if you have. You want to submit your own VOD or games for some spectating. Possibly bingo also, too. Spectating bingo channel on my Discord. The Discord should be in the description below. We record these live, so make sure to stop by the stream. Hope you all have an amazing day/night.